On a hot, bustling summer day in July 2025, the digital highways of YouTube come alive as an unexpected force barrels into action. Captain Big Rig Butter Stunts, renowned for his daring trading strategies, and his clever Chihuahua Molehole are on a mission like no other. Their objective: to clear the stops lurking beneath key support levels, creating the perfect environment for futures floor traders to seize long positions. As Captain Butterstunts and Molehole clear out the stops, futures floor traders closely monitor the NQO. Amidst steady volumes and cautious optimism, they strike as soon as Captain Butterstunts gives the thumbs up. Hoorah, mother truckers! P.S. Hey, Skeletor. I got your chocolate salty balls. Stay tuned for episode 2, dropping on Monday, July 21st, where Joker and Woodchip try to steal back Skeletor's balls when Butters is sleeping. And tune in to the Futures Floor live stream starting at 9:15 a.m. every morning. Co-streaming daily with Omnius Trades and a 5-man support crew more unhinged than a trader on tilt. Woodchip, bringing sawdust, pure glory, and unhinged stream energy to the squad. Joker, the only man I know who lights a candle for the algo and swears it whispers his entry levels every morning. Butters Stunts. Nothing says prop firm whore like a blue semi with Molehole riding shotgun and that wholesome chaos grin. Mike Stunts, clearly the evil Knievel of the trading world, launching grenades, grand slam trades, and dirt bikes with equal recklessness. And Skeletor, whose backpack's probably packed with stolen prop firm account numbers and a jar of his chocolate salty balls. Don't forget, we're live at 9:15 a.m. Be there, or we'll let Butters trade your account. Oh, and bring your sense of humor, because we trade, we laugh, and we lose. Peace out.
This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Okay, going to be doing a little bit of back testing. I coded another strategy. I'm calling it the competition killer. Why is it the competition killer? Because I need something to catch winners, and I'm unable to do it on my own. So I figured if I create a if I create a bot to do it, then maybe hey, Butterstunts. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hey, good morning. Good afternoon. So, yep. Holes and okay, there we go. What's this? Yeah, so that's my theory. That I'm going to create something that's going to catch the runners using those Renko bars. It's going to only go long over the bands and go short under the bands. And hopefully we'll catch enough runners of 40, 50, 60 points. I can't anymore. Gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, my phone's out of charge. It's no different than having breadcrumbs somewhere else. Yeah, no problem. When you paint the railings near the stairs where the gate destroyed all the paint. I'll worry about a little bit of catnip. That would be awesome. Yeah, let's see. I mean, look, it does catch moves. You know what I'm going to test it on? This week was hell for me. It was hell. The markets were completely out of sync pretty much the whole week with, you know, the way I code my my strategies. Which makes sense. I mean, you know, sometimes the markets just aren't in sync with what you do. If the markets had the same behavior, personality, and structure every single day, it would be very easy to make money. Well, maybe for Mike, not for me. No, you get what I mean. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is right on. So let me... I coded the long side. Just want to confirm that it's working. It should be... playback's not open. Let's confirm. I mean, I did confirm already that it's working properly. There's a take profit. And there is a runner. If it's working properly. I don't even know what you guys are seeing on the screen. Oh, okay. I see now what you see on the screen. Let's put it up. You see the 50 a.m. somewhere right there. You can see what day I'm running it on. I'm going to run it on the 4th. It starts at 5:45 a.m. So let me just press play and get there really quickly. Max, let's enable the strategy. Like I said, right now, I'm going to be testing the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Does that make sense? No, the 4th is a Friday. Oh, okay. Oh, 4th was a shitty day too. It's true. It was Independence Day there, the half a day. So was Thursday, actually. So that's a good test. Boom. It starts at 40:45. Did I say that? 5:45? I am going to record results because I want to know, maybe that trailer is just stupid to have. Anyways, let's run it fast, not too fast. 20x. There we go. That's the first trade. It's a 2-lot. Well, nah, it should have been down here. It only entered the trade because, okay, so that's a problem. What happens if we enter in late and it's already a big runner? Okay, that was the ad because we were below. Oh, it's true. There's an ad also. If you get a continuation trade underneath your entry. So now we would have 2 runners. If TP is hit, the only thing I don't like about this system is how much it gives up. How much it gives up when it switches over. Oh, probably as much as 20 points. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to also track how far it ran and figure where to take profits, because okay, 61. But that would have been, that should have been a winning trade. That would have been a big loser over there. Okay. Anyways, let's just run it. I wouldn't run it at 5:45 in the morning anyways, but... Oh, I think I know why it entered the trade. I think we're on synchronize. Hold on. Stupid synchronize. It shouldn't have entered the trade. I'm going to have to recheck it. Edit strategy. Yeah, because you can't apply a thing and have it enter. Yeah, it's unsynchronized. It's not wait for flat. Okay, let's go back. I just want to make sure. We'll enter the trade. Boom, 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 boom. What are we gonna do? We gotta go back in time. Go to, well, I hope it will work. Let's try 518. Where's 518? Why, Butter Stunts, why would you write that would be awesome? Are you hoping for Mike Stunts to lose or for someone to beat him? Okay, are we enabled? We're enabled. And if my eyes are tearing, I'm not crying. I yawn. When I yawn, my eyes tear. I'm always tired lately. I'm not sleeping good enough. So let's see how we catch runner. So 524, 5 if you made a bot that outperform him. Yeah. You're not thinking about the competition. You're right. I didn't even think about that. I'm so focused on the competition. Fuck, if I can beat a bot that outperforms him, we got gold. Okay, 531. It's true I'm running a little too slow. 541. Let's see if it re-enters the trade at 5. Yeah, so it's still entering the trade even without the synchronization. Okay, so anyways, we just let it go. It's performing perfectly. You'd have some walking around. Yeah. So 61, like last time. Let's see. I think we can run it at 100x speed. So it would be short now if I had the short coded. And now we were long. It should be 2 and 1. It's working perfectly. That's fine. And out. So from 61, that one cost us $9 thanks to the partial. The short, it would be short now. I'm going to code the short. It's easy. There's the long. There's a partial to reduce your risk. You see, we're giving back so much. We went from 69 to minus 40. I mean, even right here, 36 down to 21. That's 15 points. How do we take out money but still allow ourselves to really squeeze the juice out? Or you just gotta hope. You just gotta hope you catch a runner. I mean, you will catch a runner. That was minus 28. Does the bot take the direction of the bands into consideration? Yeah, it, oh, you mean like if the bands are sloping up? No, it just has to get above them. And let me remove this for now. You guys don't need to see it. It's another theory that I'm testing. Actually, I'm saying if we can get above the bands and then go into the dotted lines, that would be a good area to take a trade, maybe on the first continuation rather than getting in. So, for instance, now we're short right over here. And we got a retrace that brought us, no, didn't bring us into the, didn't cross the dotted bands. Didn't close above. Oops. Now we know why we need to close this. A bit of a water mess. Not too much. Okay, yeah, it didn't close. Now we closed above the dotted lines. So now I'm thinking that system would be good just to take the continuation if we don't get above the bands. We'll have to call it the bands in the channel. So we broke the channel to the upside, but we didn't break the bands. Hey, good morning, Omnius Trade. So let me just see, like, so let's just see this one here. So we would short if it goes short. Not yet. No, you see, so we get out. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. You'd have somewhere maybe that would help. I don't know. This makes me want to get into coding bots again. My first few were a complete bust. Oh my god, of course. Most of them are going to be a complete bust. I'd say the success rate of coding a bot and actually getting something that's decent is, I don't know, ask Omnius if he finds it's the same thing. I think it's if I would say under 20%, I'm being very generous. You know, you're testing your knowledge and your observations. But what I'm doing is I'm entering on every continuation bar. So I'm entering on this one here, then I'm losing, then I'm entering on this one here. Maybe I take a partial, but then it gets me out. Then I'm going short, let's say on this one. And it's too many trades. And I'm saying, you know what? These guys, what are they doing? They're taking one trade, you know, well, and they're making money. Well, Mike, I'm talking Mike and Joker, and they're making like more than I'm doing. So I equate it to they're moving one boulder one time, and they're doing great. And what am I doing? I'm breaking the boulder into tiny, tiny pebbles, and I'm moving one at a time. Maybe it's so hot. It's pretty damn hot here too. That's funny. Yeah, no, it's pretty damn hot here too. We got 2 guys working outside in the back. I feel bad for them. So, let's just make sure it's working properly. See, I'm thinking even that take partial might not be a good idea, because when it loses, it's going to lose about 10 points. And when it wins, it's going to win about 10 points. Yeah, 27, 37. It's there for 10 points. So I put it there because the average loss is about 10 points. $40 on a 2-lot. I think we were down. I don't remember what we were down, but we'll check it again on a full loss. But if it's not winning more than like 60%, what's the point? Then it's just taking a... Okay, so here we added. I'll tell you why we added. It's the default lot size is a 2-lot, so that it can take a partial on one. But we add if there's a continuation trade under our entry. Since there was a continuation trade under our entry price, it went long. Hey, Skeletor, good morning. Oh, and in case I didn't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I agree. Skeletor, did I get your results? I don't remember. I don't have the graphic up here. Let me just change to right side cam. Skeletor, Skelly. I have you down as busted. Did you update me? And if you did and I forgot, forgive me. I forget a lot of things. This is, oh no, this isn't even the right one. No, hold on. I redid it. I just didn't change the, where it links to. Oh, I changed it. I didn't even download the image yet. Okay, that's all I have. Hold on, that's not the final image I have. Let me just see. Let me see what I got. Go here. I'll bring it in. Might as well anyways, if it's right. Everything on computers takes long. First you got to go to Canva, then you got to go log in, then you got to go to your project, then you got to find your image, then you got to click save, and then you got to click download. I know you guys aren't interested, but that's why you never need to PNG, and then you got to pick your page. Current page. Current page, PNG, done. Download. We're almost there. Bulletproof. Skelly. I have, yeah, okay. I have you here. I'll show you what I got. Let me go into the properties, browse. Boom. Open. There we go. Day 5. I have you at 0, so I have you start morning. No. Good morning, Butterstones. I might see if I can do on my original eval. Do good, but having a whole other account and trying to compute the people so meant. It is. So is that good there, Skelly? 0? I have you at 0. You're starting a new account on Monday? No. Yeah, sorry, Monday. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we have you at 0. So everything is good there. Mrs. Futures Floor is angry at me. Mrs. Futures Floor is angry at me because She created a list of about 10 things for me to do, like putting up shelves, and I don't know, I didn't even look at it really. I looked at the first one. I helped her put up some shelves in the morning. But let's go back to the back testing. But I said, no, I got things to do. Saturday's my day. Sunday is Sunday I'll do the tasks. Plus we still have the guys over here working. She looks for stuff to do all the time. Oh, and she wants to go for breakfast tomorrow. I said no. Okay, so we got to take profit 27.37 still. That's right. The partial. See, if I don't have the partial, then position size is half this. That's a loss, 165. Yeah, okay, so that was 80 bucks on the 4 lot. 20 bucks, 10 points. Even the ad might not be a good idea. So far on this day, the shorts were looking better than the longs. Boom, boom. Keep forgetting what we were at. Minus 165. I should pay attention. Minus 160. Wow, that was like a news thing almost. That was weird. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put in a switch for partial for that's it. I'm gonna put in a switch for partials and a switch for adding. Right now it's not looking so good. $11.45. I think that's it. The markets are closed. They closed at 12 on the 4th, or they closed at 1. No, I think they closed at 1. No, it's not that. Actually, let's see what the found in is ATR in the equation. No, let's see what the foundation is. Let's just get a, let me create version 2. It'll take well, not 2 seconds, but okay, you're in my way, but it won't take very long. Let's just create the foundation, and then we'll build on it. I forgot what this one's called. Oh, competition killer. Yeah, I remember right there. Competition killer. Next. We'll run the same day. Add a 1 lot. One, we enter long. Okay, no partial. Let's remove that. Enter long. No. Exit long. No. And yes. So no actions. And lot size 2. Okay, compiled. Yeah, but I do know, yeah, that's the problem. It's the give back. That's the problem. Okay, so we're going to do, so we're down 295. Keep that in mind. Right now it lost 295. We're going to rerun this day. Go to, it starts at 5:45, so let's go to 5:24 a.m. Okay. So this is the original. The other one did, this is the foundation. The other one was doing 2 lots because it was taking a partial and still needed to hold the one original lot for the runner. This is just the runner. Let's see how just the single runner does. So I think I'm probably throwing money. I mean, I thought about it before. I said also, I think I'm throwing money away with the partial. I think that's just to make my brain feel better that I lowered risk and blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to track the wins and the losses. Hey, Sparky. Okay, it didn't exit. I think I got rid of the exit command. Oops. Hold on. New strategy builder. It happens. Competition killer, where are you? Next. Next, next, next. Next. Yes, I did. If we're long, we're greater than 0. And this is where it was. Add. Order management. Exit long position. Strategy. Current position size. Okay, okay. Compile. Now it's back up. Is ATR in the equation? No, not yet. But these are Renko charts, actually. There is no ATR. I would need to use the ATR from the 1 minute chart. Let's go back. Go to... Now it'll work properly. Let's just go to 5:37 a.m. I mean, I don't want to over-optimize, but you know, the length of the bands can be an issue. I'm going to watch the bands. You know, like, and the size of the, like, these over here, we shouldn't have gotten below that. That's not enough of a move. The move started down here. Okay, so we lost 34. See, the move started down here, and I want to contain the whole move. Shouldn't be getting out here either. This now should take us out, I would think. Okay, we're doing 2 lots. I forgot to switch it to a 1 lot, so cut it in half compared to the other one. That was a break even. Or maybe just use it as a scalping system, because it's all, you know, quite often it's going, that's 20 points there in favor. 81, yeah. And I dropped down my Renkos because the volatility is down. I brought them down to 16.4. I was using 24.6 before. So I'm going to check 24.6 also. I want to see if 24.6 would go below there. Maybe I'm making it too aggressive. If you make it too aggressive, that's the problem. Clicker. No, you see, if you make it too aggressive, the lower you get down in size, you know, it's like going to the 15 second, the 5 second, the more crosses that you have, more micro crosses, and the moves aren't big enough, if you know what I mean. You know, like a 5 second, you know, put up a moving average on a 5 second chart. You're crossing it so many times, and every time you run over the 5 second chart, well, it's not a big run. You can get under it very easy. But I never used 16.4 for the bars. This is even dropped 24. I was using 40.10. The big number has to be 4 times the size of the small number. I dropped it to 24.6. And then I had an idea and I said, well, what if I drop it to 16.4? But that might just be my desire to want to catch more trades. So this is, let me just see. This is, we need a place for the over my head. I think that's the most logical place. Let me see on the stream where you can see what day I'm testing. Okay, so this is 24.6. We would have gotten in here, gotten out there. This short would have entered here, would have held all that. This long would have gotten out there. And now what I was originally using just to see, but I don't think 40.10 is good. Because there just isn't the follow through. There isn't the volatility, and we need, since we're getting in later, I just want to see. I'm not going to use 40.10. I just want to see what it looks like. See, 40.10 is completely different. It does at 5.45, it doesn't even have a long trade. It just has one long trade over here. What do we got between 40.10 and 24.6? We got 32.8. Never looked at that one. Yeah, these are Ninzarenko. Oh, okay. 12.3, 369, 12. Yeah. 12.3. No, that's more aggressive than... No, you can't go smaller. Smaller is no good because then you get back under the other side. And you don't have to use the bands I'm using either, right? You can use the... You can try to find moving averages that follow price well, like the Hull moving average or even super trend. You can try to use a setting of super trend. 32.8. Maybe 32.8 is a good compromise. I mean, this is the fourth over here we're looking at. And it was a shitty day, so let's go to 5.45. It triggers, it loses, well, it triggers long, it triggers short, it triggers long, it triggers short, and it triggers long. Okay, here's a weird experiment. What if we do it in thirds? 15.5, something like that. 16.4 was 20. What about 15.5? 1/3. Just out of curiosity. Whoa. 15.5. 5.45. Yeah, well, it's late entry. It's kind of, it looks like 16.4. Yes, it would get you out. This is short. Yes, it would get you long, get you out. So it's performing very similar to, almost identical to 16.4. Both of them, it's 20 points total. Yeah, it's pretty much identical. Check to see, check 12.3. Okay. Data series. Well, there'll be more trades. The lower you go, there'll be more trades. And there'll be less profit between each flip over. Apply, go. Let me go back to 5. Let me tighten it up so we can get a clear picture and go to 5.45. Well, it's pretty 5.45. So we still have the arrows from the previous testing. So as soon as 5.45, it takes a long, which is wrong because you wouldn't want to enter a trade late. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to tell the system to wait for the next trade because it comes online and the conditions are met. So it enters the trade. So we're going short here. It's kind of similar. then we're going long, and my system went long. It got stopped out. 12.3 gets stopped out. It went long again. 12.3 goes long. It got stopped out. It got stopped out. It's very similar. It looks, it's not making that much of a difference. The long over here converts to short. Here's the long. Yours went long. And the long, it looks very similar. Almost identical. It's not getting me in really earlier. It's not getting me out. It's as identical as can be, but just a ton more bars. Okay, so let me tighten it up. And what if I increase the period of this? Or you know what? I'm going to play with different bands. I love linear regression lines. They're very interesting. Let me see. I think it's this. Is it this one? I have to see the settings. 33. I think this is it. Apply. That's linear regression intercept. Let me see. I don't think it's the intercept. Apply. No, I wouldn't use 14. Remove. Linear regression slope. No. Let me go down to the regressions. We have a regression channel. That's it. So no, it's this one here. So since there's a lot of bar, okay, first let's go out of 12. Let's go out of 12.3. Let's go back up. No, let me change it. Okay. I'll tell you what I like. I used to use 66 and 6, a displacement of 6. Without even looking at the other chart. That's always what I used to look at. And let's apply it. And there we go. Okay, so we're going to apply it. We're going to make the other ones disappear. I still want them on, but we're just going to make them invisible. 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 And the Donchian channel, which is cluttering up, invisible. There we go. Boom, boom. The one funny thing about the linear regression line, the one thing that's hard to work with, I don't know if you guys are familiar with linear regression lines. When you're using linear regression, it's possible to get under them while the linear regression line is still going up and trade up, like what you see over here. And sometimes it could be extreme. You know, like sometimes it could really get extreme and you can ride up. But you play with the displacement and the size. Like, okay, let's go back now. I said, I want to go back to, what would I say, 24.6. I always, for the displacement, I always use pretty much 1/10 of the line. So, for instance, if I were to change the linear regression line to 88, I would use a displacement of 8. If I would use 44, my displacement would be 4. The lowest I ever go is 33. I do it at 33 and 3, or sometimes a 33 and 5, but let's just look at the 33 and 3. And I like channels, so we need one more up. I'm turning it into a channel. Sorry guys, I'm a channel trader. I don't like crossing, so you do one on the high, and you do one on the low, and that'll give you a channel. Okay, this one is 33.3, and the other one 33.3, but I don't think 33.3 is too sensitive. Apply, go. So now where's 545? Same thing. The other short was held. This one's not held. But you're getting in earlier, but you're getting out. Getting in, getting out. Okay, it's 33.3. What about 66.6? That would make more sense anyways. If you want to catch trends, you need it to be bigger. And that's the idea here. It needs to be a competition killer. It needs to try and catch trends and hold them. Not get shaken up by little moves. You know, Mike's holding. It's like, oh, it went against me. And he's still in it. Sorry, I made a mistake in the data entry. That's what I'm trying to simulate. What if instead of a trend writing strategy did a mean... Oh, nah, but then I have to change who I am. It's still looking very similar. Oh, no. Oh, I get it. I know what's going on. I think. Yeah, no, I'm a trend guy. I like trend trading. I mean, you're catching moves, but okay, so I'm not going to use, you know, you can make a channel out of anything. I'm going back to my original channels because I don't want to, what we can do is we can try and increase them up to, where's the period on this? What's going on? Oh, got hidden. 21. I would never go higher than 21. That's it. It's yeah, you know what? I would say 21 would probably be a Mike Stunts Joker type of thing, based on the way I see how they're holding and how much drawdown they're going through, but yet still holding. Okay, so let's reset it. We're going to work with 21. Go to, let's make it 927, the open of the market. Okay. I'm going to change the period to 21. We're on 24.6. I think we're going to do a compromise. Watch this. There was 16 and 4, which is what I started with, and there's 24 and 6. Come on, don't hang, stupid fucking ninja. Test New York Open. Or you? No, I wasn't testing London. The reason why I'm in the middle of the night is because I was testing the logic of the system to see that it was working, to make sure the code was working. Okay, it hung. I have to disconnect. Reconnect. We're going to go in between. We're going to go the higher bands, and we are going to go to, we're going to do New York Open. We're going to go to 20 and 5. That's a compromise. That's between 16 and 4 and 24 and whatever. 20 and 5. We got the higher bands. We're on the 4th. Let's go to the open. But again, this is the 4th. It's a crap. You know what? Forget. No, let's just look at it. Anyways, even though it was Independence Day. Let's go to 9 a.m. There we go. Okay, it's going to buy when I click. I think it's set to... Oh, no, it didn't. Perfect. Let's reset the size, because I forgot to change that, so it doesn't take 2 lots. And I think we could sync up. Like, theoretically, it would have gone long here. Oh, but that's at 8 in the morning. Okay, I don't know. Let's see what happens. What happens if you apply the strategy at 9 in the morning and would have been long here and it didn't go to short yet? I don't have the answer. Let's see. Will it take a trade when we get back over the band? Of Discovery. So we didn't get over the bands. Oh, there's a mistake. I can tell by the line. Edit strategy. I didn't change the bands to 21. Okay. And enable. I want to get, okay, I'm going to shrink it up. I want to get more of a bird's eye view of the trends. I'll pick up the speed. So it's doing 2 minutes, 2 minutes per second. Right now it's running at, and remember, I only have the long side coded. Just takes 2 seconds to code the short side. All you got to do is just invert the logic. Okay, we're long. Only a 1 lot. No take partial. Nothing. We're feeling the mic stunts, Joker energy. We lost $26. 19. How much did the other one go up? 10. It went up 20. So how about we move the stop? We try to catch a runner, but maybe we move the stop to break even at some point. Like, what do you think about that? We got long here. And, well, there was news or something, so the markets went bananas. I saw the run. But, you know, look where we got stopped out. Should we really, once we're up 30 points, should we really get stopped out at a loss? Shouldn't we just move it to break even? That would kind of make sense, no? And if it comes back and it stops you out, so be it. How's it going to stop you out anyways? Let me tell you, it's going to stop you out by coming down. So you can get stopped out at break even. And if you get a continuation bar, you can re-enter. But if you don't, you save yourself all the headache. Like right now, 19. That's 20 points. Let's just mark in our heads and imagine we are at break even now. A stop. 19, we got the 45. That's 26 points. I think stopping at break even is a pretty good idea, actually. And maybe we don't have to hit grand slams. Maybe we can just find a way that it can hit doubles. Okay, that's about break even. Now it would be short. We can open it up a little bit. The short would have lost. Pretty much a full stinking loss. Trailing stops I don't like because they always cost you. I just, maybe just moving to break even I'm okay with, but trailing stops I've never had, I don't know. I've never had success with trailing stops. Doesn't mean others can't, but I've never had success with trailing stops. That's a loser, and the day's pretty much over. Remember, this is the 4th. It was a go nowhere type of day. Okay, let's go look at the 7th, actually. You know, we made a bunch of decisions on a stupid day, Independence Day. Let's go look at the 7th. Pause. Let's go to 9 a.m. We'll start trading at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. People are starting to get hungry to take positions. So, are my numbers right? Let me just see, because I find it weird that this would have gotten out over there. 21 and 21. 21 high. 21 low. Okay. Let me disable. Edit strategy. We come here. 21 on the DMX period. Add to long the offsets. We're not adding. Lot size 1. We're not taking it, take partial. Okay, so that's good. We're ready to go. Everything is set. And they're off. Only taking the longs. Remember, not because I'm long biased, because I haven't coded the short side yet. For anybody that's re-entered or come into the... it's cold. My wife's blasting the fucking air conditioning. I'm going to freeze. I'm going to need a sweater again. Long. 52, we got up to 75. See? Stop at break even. Long again. That's a loser. Now we're short. Now we're long. $24. There's 20 points. Stopped at break even. We're long again. I'm assuming I can fix the stop at break even. 34.54. Stop at break even. At 20 points, stop the break even. I'm thinking of that. There we go. Stop at break even. So far we hit 20 points 3 times and we gave it up. Long. 50. We're long at 50. 70. We're up 20 points. Stop the break even. So let me just recap. So far, if we would have taken a 20-point profit, we would be up 60 points. So this one needs to go 80 points. Now, just to be equal, if you're following my logic, just to be equal to the 3 times the 20 points that we could have taken a trade. And this one, stop at break even. I don't know why it's getting out over there. That shouldn't have gotten out over there. And that's just the arrows are being painted in the wrong place. Short. Long. At 32. Does it get up to 52? For a 20-pointer. No, that's a loser. Long, 28. Does it get up to 48? That's about here where my cursor is. Stop the break even. Or whichever kind. In this case, this came first. But 20 points would have been better. Now, it would be short at about 34. Does it get down to 14? For 20 points. 14 is where my cursor is. Not yet. We're still hanging on. Stop the break even. Or take 20 points profit. But minimum stop the break even. 2 micros. One close at 20 and the other at break even. Oh, yeah, break even. Nah, with this kind of thing, yeah, no, I think I like the 20 points with the stop at break even. You know why? If you get that crazy runner, you get it. There's a full loss. You'll catch it. But if not, at least you're pulling out 20 points, you're still pulling out those 20 pointers. We're long at 14. Do we get to 34? That's where my cursor is. No, that's 2 shitty losers. Oh, let's see what the size of the losers now is with the larger bands. 14. Oh, that's 15 points. Yeah, it's true. We went a little bit higher. If I narrow the bands, just out of curiosity. Instead of the high, what if I use the close? Just to bring them in a little tighter. A little more visually appealing. It's not going to make a big difference, guys. I just prefer tighter bands. You know, it's the MA envelopes. That was another one that I used to use. I'm just curious. Bear with me. Let's go to indicators. And check the MA envelopes. And if you have the patience, I'll code in the MA envelope. I don't remember what I used to use. It certainly wasn't this. Let me just apply it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember a number being very small, 0.1, I think. Even that's very large. It's got to be much smaller than that. Maybe 0.05, 0.02. Yeah, I remember I was using some crazy small numbers. And now the SMA period is not high enough. Let's try 33. Yeah, something like that. But again, the crisscross over the bands, boom, 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 boom. That's the problem. That's when you get over it and under it and over it and under it. It's great when it runs, but when it consolidates, that's it. When it consolidates, you need to have a setting that it doesn't go over and under bands. Okay, let's widen this band because I don't think it was 0.02. I probably used minimum. I probably used 0.05. Wider bands. I mean, nothing's a holy grail, eh? It's just you just try to find a way to solve the issues, the problems. Anyways, let's get back to our thing here. Let's try Skeletor's new strategy builder. Let's code in a 20-point TP, no adding. I'm not going to add to the trade. I'm getting rid of the adding. So let's go to competition killer. We're going to create this baby. Where's competition killer? Anybody see it? There it is. Competition killer. Next. Next. More properties. We're going to get rid of the adding. So all entries is 1. Next. 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 Starts here at set 1. This is the initial entry. What are we doing? We're taking a lot size of 2. Okay. And then if we're long with a lot size of 2, and the switches, we don't need the switch anymore. Remove. If we're long a lot size of 2, we want to add a take profit, exit long by a limit order. We want to use lot size of 1. Limit price is average position price plus a take profit long ticks. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's going to hold 1. This, there's no condition. That's if. Now we just need the selling. Oh, wait, we just got to make sure that that's correct. Yeah, lot size equals 2. Okay, perfect. That means if it sells 1, lot size doesn't equal 2 anymore. It won't try for another limit order. Perfect. We got the 20s. TP long, switch true. Doesn't matter. Boom, 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 boom. Exit long if we get back under. And if we get under, we're switching the switch, but the switches aren't. Compile. Okay, let's go see what this looks like. Oh, we didn't move to break even. We didn't move to break even, so we need one more condition. Where is it? Duplicate. Over here, number 3. So if we're long, but we got our 20. So now we're not lot size 2 anymore. Edit, now we're lot size 1. If we're lot size 1, we want to, we only have 1 now, so remove, add, we want to get out on a stop order. right? It's a sell stop. Yep. Order management. Exit long by a stop order. Quantity is whatever's left. Current position size. And the stop price is very simple. Average position price. Okay. Okay. Compile. So that's it. It should be done. What's up, Mike? What are you doing on here on a Saturday? I am creating a strategy that is designed to beat you. That's how dedicated I am. Here, look what I'm calling it. Competition killer. FOOONO competition killer. You have to leave. You can't watch. Let me put in description. Let me using all my energy on a Saturday to beat Mike. Magic. Let's give you the magic. To beat Magic Mike. Compile. Maybe if I compile that into the description, it'll help. Megan, they have corn. Oh my God, I swear to God, every time my wife saw my phone rings like a pinball machine. Okay, so let's go back to 9 o'clock. Let's close this. Of course, we want to confirm that it's coded properly. 9, and we want to confirm that it's worth trading. Yeah, so Mike, I'm trying to create something that's going to hold through the ups and downs, and I can kind of turn it off. Whoa, that's a lot of arrows over there. What's going on here? Oh, it's because it was... No, wait a minute, that's wrong. Yeah, oh, so you're not at 2010 anymore? You told me I had you at... I have you at 2010. Are you higher than that now? Should I code into the description? Don't even bother. Mike's almost finished. Okay, well, if you want me to change it, I'll change it. But 2010 gives the same go to 859. Anyways, put in the number, whatever, at well, yeah, whatever, or just send the number in on the Discord. I'll change it. I think everybody else is up. Okay, so let me enable. I hope I got a lot of error messages there before. Something's really weird. There's way too many arrows. Oh, you know what's happening? I think after it's getting out of the position, it's immediately re-entering because the buy conditions are being met. I have to put a switch that we only buy once until we go back under the bands. Anyways, let's just see. Let's confirm that. But yes, there's I'll need a switch to turn off the long orders. Hey Dominic, how you doing? 52,214. Okay, perfect. Can I trade today? Sure. I don't know what you'd be trading, but sure. Who's downstairs? Hey. You want to tell me when they're staining? I want to just go make sure that they sanded properly behind the bars that we removed. When they start staining. What did you say it was? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Having fun here. I'm determined. I'm determined. And to be honest with you, I'm not determined to beat. I mean, I'm determined to beat Mike, but that's not really what this is about. This is about, now futures are closed, 52214. It's 2200. This is about holding on trades longer because I'm noticing that Mike is rolling one boulder. and I'm breaking my boulder into 50 pieces and carrying one at a time the same distance. And it seems pretty... current page 9. Hold on, I'm just... PNG, download. Seems like I'm chasing my tail. Or it seems like there may be a better way to... well, instead of using it, trying to look for a funny word, there may be a better way to trade. So, the only problem is, will I be able to do it? Because I am very stubborn. I like to click buttons. Browse, downloads, boom. There we go, 2214, right? Does it change? There it does. And let's go back to the backtest stream. Okay, so we got to test the logic here. I hope... You know what, Mike? Really, it's not about that. I mean, even if I beat you, which is not going to happen, but I'm just saying, theoretically, that's not what it's about. What it's about is finding a system that could pull more out of the market on runners. Based on the way I trade, which is technicals. It's not based on analysis of higher time frames and support and resistance and significant levels. Yes, I don't even know if, that's what I'm saying. This one here, if it works, I'd have to just trade it on a firm that allows, you see now we're getting an error. Submitted an order, sell stop limit. It's putting in the sell stop limit right away. Boom, stop. Yeah, my way. Okay, there's a problem with the sell stop order. Edit. New strategy builder. In the meantime, while we're waiting for strategy builder, maybe we can go back in time. Start again at, we don't have to start at, we can start at 9:25 actually. Save a little bit now that I see. Competition killer. Yeah, I'm a little too active. You know what? I was talking to Woodchip in the Discord for a little bit in the afternoon when he was saying that, we used to have conversations. And, hey, that's nice. Where is it? Let me just move it over out of the side there. And I was telling him how I would take about 17 trades in a day. And he was asking, he was looking at an old video. And then he was asking me, is it still like that? And I said, oof. I don't think so. So I went to go check my trades in Tradeovate. Out of the way here. I just want to shrink it up. Okay, doesn't look like... yeah, so here, look at my trades in Tradeovate on Friday. 83 trades. Now, I'm not sure how they count. It's probably 40, like if I get in, then I get out, and then I get out again, maybe they count that as 3 trades. So I'm guessing that's probably about 35 round turns. That's pretty active. Oh, I love it when Ninja just decides to disappear. I gotta click on everything now to get it all back up. Thankfully, there's only one chart. Okay, strategy builder, comp killer next. I gotta fix the logic. Let me see again. Set 1. Enter lot size lot 2. That's no problem. I think I already found the error. If we're long, if we're lot sized, is there any other condition? And you know what? While we're here, I'll use the TP long switch. TP long? Okay, yeah, TP long switch. Or no, first long entry. We'll use first long entry. Next. At 7. If we get below, add miscellaneous first long entry becomes true. And in order to enter a trade, we need first long entry to equal to true. And now we got to turn it to false at some point. If we're long, what's this exit long? Okay. If we're long, no, if all those conditions are met, no, we got to turn it in. We got to turn it for long. Actually, edit if lot size is position quantity is greater than lot size. No. Yeah, greater than lot size 1. Remove that and add. I'm done. Just in case you're curious, first long entry to false. So now we won't take another trade till we get back under the bands. Okay, so we solved that problem also, so we won't have that. Why does my camera off? I don't know. There we go. Camera should be back on. Close it. Where's the compile button? Close it. Close it. Let's go to 925. Put this back up over here about. Let's go. We just need to go back to 925. Because at 925 we were below the bands. And apply the strategy. It's called Comp Killer. Maybe we should call it Mike. No, we don't call it Mike Killer. That's a great Mike Beater. No, it sounds like we're beating him. Yeah, ADMX period. We changed it to 21. I forgot where we're taking our partial. I hope we're using, well, if we're not using this. Pretty sure we're using that variable. Okay, let's go. At 50 times speed, let's see if the first one looks like the arrows. I'm seeing the previous arrows that are marked. It looks right. There we go. So we're in for a 20 lot. We should have a sell limit 20 points higher. 52.72. We have our thing. Now we just want to see the take partial being hit. And if the take partial is hit, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. They do, and LOL. See, a supportive wife. And I was giving her a hard time. Okay, let's go. Let's see. And yeah, it's true. Once the take partial is hit, sell stop to break even. But should we move the sell stop to break even? Shouldn't we take a little bit out of for our efforts? 20 points on the AT. Let's say the ATR is now lately it's been around 12. It would have to come down 2 ATRs to stop us out. What about? So you don't want to put it too aggressive because it's going to come back down. But let's say the market's moved 40 points. That's a 50-point retrace. Because remember, we have to come from the bottom, to get back over those bands. So that's a move from 929 to almost 97. That's almost a 50-point move. If you move your stop too aggressive, you got to figure there's going to be a little bit of a retrace. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. Right now, we're at break even. Okay, so we pulled out a 40 bucks on that one trade. We're long again. Our take profit is in there. We're out. So if we take a full loss, we lose a little bit more. But we got to try and catch a runner. We are green. Anyways, we'll test this for a little bit. We'll just see what it looks like, and maybe we can make a little bit of a modification. See, it's these retraces that are killing us. They're a little too steep. But if that's normal market behavior, we got to deal with it. Let's just see for the week. Let's test 5 days. And then I'll code the long. I don't want to, the short side. Long again, 32.52. So the take profit is in the take partial is in the correct place. We're getting in late. Hold on. I don't like the entry. Look where we're getting in. Should be getting in here, no? I'm going to need another filter. Definitely. And I know exactly what to do. Check this magic out, guys. Give me a second. New. Very simple. And it's not over optimization. I'm not putting in the filter right yet, but I'm going to code for it. But it's not going to be active. And then we're going to add a couple of more switches that you can choose yourself, whether you want to take a partial or whatever. Comp killer. Next. 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 Set 1. Edit. Close is greater than equal to. No, greater than the high. Okay, I see the problem. And the close. Why are we using an offset? Anybody know? That's making it easier to get in. What are we using? We're using 5. How about an offset of 3? I know you guys don't know what the offset is, but I know what the offset is. Offset of 3. Okay. Right, that's not an offset, right? It was a tick offset. Compile. Everything else stays the same. We should be good. Did it take the... Well, yeah, it would. It definitely. I didn't code the short side, but yeah, the logic is just flipped. So definitely would take the short. I think 3 weeks ago, one of your strategy was killing the market that day. Let's check this one. Okay, so let's go back to 9 o'clock. Did I change any of the variables? I don't think so. We can go to 9:25. Start again. Let me just make sure the variables are right. 21. Lot size 2. Take profit is 80, which is 20 points. There may be an error in the code because I made a couple of changes, but let's see. We're going to be getting in a lot earlier now. Okay. I'll let it run. Oh, you know what? That's perfect. That's perfect. I get it now. Okay, so one more change. Since we're getting in earlier by about 5 points, I would say. Since we're getting in earlier, but about 5 points, the move stop to break even doesn't have to be at break even anymore. Now we can actually try to pull 5 points out. So my stop to break even is here, right? Stop market, yep. So let's highlight it, edit, average price plus 20. Okay, and compile. Could you imagine if you had to pay someone for this every time you think of something? Okay, $50, 50 bucks. Oh, I want to change my stop to break even. I want to make it, you know, where I could set a variable, maybe 5 points more. Oh, okay, 50 bucks. Okay, right now this one's gonna move the stop to break even. I can't reset it. Oh yeah, I can. Anyways, just let this one go. Oh. Okay, we're in. Oh, I was supposed to reset it. Enable and disable it so that the stop doesn't go to break even. I can't move it manually. It'll just drop it back. There we go. Let's get under. I keep forgetting. Okay, stop, pause. There we go. All I gotta do is disable it and re-enable it, and it recompiles the new logic. So now the stop will not be at break even. It will give us 5 points, which is good. So we're in earlier than we would have been before. See, and now that's where our stop would have been at break even before, which is getting hit, but now it gives us 5 points. 5 points, an extra 10 bucks. No, I'll take it on a one lot. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, my switches aren't working. We have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. It shouldn't have gone long again until we got back under the bands. My turn off and turn on switch isn't working. But anyways, we'll let it run. I'll fix the switch later. I just want to see the... that's a valid long. That's a correct entry. Stop 5 points above. Perfect. See, now it shouldn't enter another long until it gets fully below the bands. It's supposed to be using true-false switches. It seemed like it was taking... okay, we're long. We're out. It stops trading at 11:45. You can see the time on the counter up here where my cursor is right now. It's currently 10:26 in the morning for this system. Like holy shit, seriously? Like look how much we gave back on that. It went as high as 962 and we got out at 934. That's 30 points. That's $60. That's why I hate trading runners, because this is what breaks my heart to see that. But in order to catch 100 or 150 point or a 200 point winner, which we will catch sometimes. Way to go, Omnius. Or May 1st. No, that wouldn't bring it down to 10 points. I'm with prop firm. I have to pass the 2 eval, trade profit, and Bulenox. Both don't let me trade today. Dominic, the markets are closed today. Yes, Dominic, the markets are closed on Saturday. Sunday at 6 p.m. Okay, so we switched. My switch. Hey, wait a minute. What bot are you working on, Mr. Omnius? Fuck, it's cold down here. Well, the numbers are much better, hey? Remember we had shitty numbers. We've improved them. We didn't turn it into a mic killer, but plus we would have had the short side also. Here's a nice short trade. You know what? I'm thinking 50 points. I'm thinking if you hit 50 points, you take it. That was a crappy, shitty loser. I remember that one. I think we got 2 crappy, shitty losers back to back. I think it's 11:45 that I coded that it starts trading. Another shitty loser. Not sure what's going on here. See, that might have been an error in the code. Anyways, we'll iron out the errors later. I would say definitely that was an error in the code. We're still green, even though performance hasn't been that good. 11:38. Okay, that's it for this day. 11:45. It stops trade. It stops trading. Let's go to the next day, the 8th. Start. And I will run multiple, so I need directional logic. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know what? If this one, sorry. When I get this one to work properly, which should be today, I'm going to run separate instances, a short and a long instance. Oh, Omnius, I'm redoing my video. You know, the one that's about the algo. That 5-minute video. That's going to be a 5-part series. I'm redoing it. I don't think I'm going to go with the AI angle. I'm going to go, I'm going to do it. I'm going to narrate it myself. I'm not crazy about the AI angle. I think people are turned off by it also, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. It doesn't sit well. I'm going to bring it back a little bit because a long trade triggered. And I don't want to miss it by 30 seconds and then have to wait. So let's go to 8:49. That way I can enable it and we can catch the last one to prevent hedging. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. You know, if you're running this on a company and you're also trading manually, you got to keep that in mind. You got to be careful. Turn it off. Turn it on. Fresh instance. Let's go. Remember, there are coded errors in here now. I can see that it's making mistakes, unfortunately. I'll point them out to you. Of course, I'll fix them, but I'll point them out to you anyways. 20, stop at 5, 33 to 38. That's perfect. So we have a 5-point take profit if we're stopped out. We're going at 50. We can go at 100 times speed. We don't need to take too long. Stopped out. So there should be no more trades till we get under the bands. Fully under the bands. Full bar. We did fully get under the bands. That's a trade. That's valid, that one. We didn't get fully under the bands. That shouldn't have been a trade. So that was one trade that was wrong. This is a correct trade. That's a loser. We're fully under the bands. That's a correct trade. That's a loser. I see the change I made is not that good. Didn't get to 20. That's a loser. What does 20 bring us when we get up there? 2040, it's 80. Ooh, chiguillas. That's a correct trade. That's a loser. We got fully under the bands. That's a correct trade. Okay. He's not working. Mike, you're safe. Yeah, you see, these moves don't happen often enough. This is what I'm targeting, but it looks like they don't happen often enough. But that's a phenomenal move for me to test my next theory. Okay, so this is 1051. Guys, I'm testing something completely different now. I'm going to have to create it. 849 I said I got to go to, right? New strategy builder. What? That's not 849. Let me change the time again. It made a mistake. Let's just go to 8:48. Just by changing it by 1 minute, it resets. There we go. Close. New strategy. No, let's find comp killer. Where is it there? Comp killer. Next. Okay, this one isn't comp killer. This is comp scalper. And there's a big runner there, which is one I want to catch because it's a mean reversion scalper. Just as a small note there. Next, 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 next. Let's go to set 1. Time of day correct. Correct. Position 0, first long entry, true. Correct. True? Really? Then we have to start them off as true. Anyways, that's fine. I need one more. I need this to be 1. Where is it? Where's my box? Oh, sorry. Bars to go 1. 1. Okay. Copy. Paste. I need this to be 1. 1. 1. Add. Order management. Enter short. User input. Lot size 1. Okay. Okay. Remove. delete, 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 duplicate, and just change the logic, the inverse. This was going to be coded for both sides, greater than, less than, okay, greater than, less than, since it's 3, it has to be -3 because it's the other side. Okay, position quantity, first long entry, true. Back, I need a first short entry, add, no, do I need a first short entry? No, I don't. Next, I don't need a first short entry, I don't need a first long entry. This is a different way of trading. Remove, go to 1, first long entry, true, remove, I don't need it. 2, short, short, position equals 0. Do I need that? I don't think so. Remove, set, remove, and long, 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 long. That means short, 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 short. We're almost done. Less. Edit. This is going to be fun. Less. Okay. This has to change. Default input is low. Okay. Default input is low. Okay. Okay. Enter short. Enter short. Remove, add. Order management. Exit short. User input. Lot size 1. Nah. Quantity. Strategy. Current position. So I hope I don't have errors, but if I have errors, I can just flip it apart. Add. Order management. Almost done, guys. Enter long. Like another 1 minute. User input. Lot size. Yes. Okay. Add. Short. Order management. Last one. Exit long. Strategy. Current position size. Okay. Okay. Copy. Paste. Remove. Compile. We're done. Compiled. I think she just speaks broken English. Dominique. I'm with a prop firm. I have to pass. Consolidation. Kill the strategy. Yeah. I'm with prop firm. I have to pass an eval. Dominic, are you a bot? Skeletor? I think she just speaks broken English. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Close. That's it. Now we're going after the consolidation. There was a really big runner, so it's gonna give us a big loss. I want to see if we're able to conquer that. Because if we can do decent in consolidation, which prices catch consolidation very often. Input series, what's the input here? It's the close, perfect. Okay. Let me enable it. Why is it not short? Oh yeah, sorry, wrong strategy. I didn't even add it. Let me remove this one. It's not comp killer. It is strategies. It is comp scalper now. Or comp something. Comp scalper. We couldn't kill the comp. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if that one. We don't have that. ADMX period is 21. Okay. Enabled. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. Where do I go? Where's my... Oh, no wonder why I'm not seeing the chat. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Give me just a sec. I'll be back. Oh, I should know what she did. Turned off my heat and opened the air conditioning. I'll see.
Can't leave you behind. Every night at 12, breaking all the rules. Everybody's teaching that you make it go. Got me acting crazy, baby, I'm not losing. Only good when that baby. Peaceful, I'll be here for you.
Okay. We're back. I'm real. The prop firms don't let me trade today. Yeah, we covered that, Dominic. It's Saturday. They're closed. They let you trade, just the markets are closed. The markets were open, they would let you trade. Where was I? Backtesting. So this is interesting. I think we're going to pull out about 15 points on the winners. However, we're going to lose on the big runners. So this is Skeletor's idea, I think. I don't remember. But let's see what it does. Let's start. I'm going to run it a little slower because it's going to be a little bit more active. And it is currently... No way. It's saying it's long. There's no way it's long. There's an error. Sorry. I got to go fix it. New. Strategy builder. There's an error. There's no point in running it if there's an error. It won't be long to find, but there is an error. Next. Butters. Nobody's trading. You're just seeing Mike coding a bot and running out on the market. Nothing is open today. Ah, I get you. Yeah, no, Dominic, I'm doing market replay at 100 times speed. I'm doing 2 minutes a second. I don't need this for this one. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Just in case they're interfering, I'm removing them. I need this. Next. 1. Up. Exit long. Enter short. 2. They're all below. Exit short. Enter long. Yeah, really? That's pretty fucking simple. How can it say that we're currently long? Well, let's just break it up. Duplicate. The first one will exit the short. The second one will enter the long. Duplicate. Move it here. The first one will exit the long. And then after it will read, it will enter the short. And let's just make it all lot size. Maybe it's having a problem with the lot size. Let's just make it lot size. Edit. I mean, this is pretty fucking simple. logic. There shouldn't be. 7 people watching. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Compile. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be very angry. I mean, like, this is simple. This is just saying over, sell, below, buy. There's nothing complicated here. Close is greater than open. Close is greater than. Close 1 is greater than. Open. Close 1 is greater than. Okay. We compiled. Comp scalper. Let's apply it and see what it says. Still saying long 1. Okay, well, good. Long 1. Let's go long 1. Let's, what I'm going to do is I need to do some troubleshooting here. So I'm going to tell it to put me in the position. I want to see what it's doing. That'll help me find an error. Sometimes the error, so it's long 1. I'm long 1. Okay. We're long. Oh, no, it is long 1. Okay, it's not even an error. It's not even an error. Yeah, we're long 1. We're buying, we're reversion. We're buying underneath. We're selling above. Let it go. Okay. Because it's always coming back. But we're going to get killed on huge runners. But then we just set a, you know, we just set a max loss or something. And now we're short. So we took out very little there. You don't want to probably trade this too. Oh, we can go larger. We can go faster. Yeah, no, there's no errors here. It's fine. Let's watch. Let's enjoy the entertainment now. You laughing. Shit, got me on the like button. Do I have to do 50 push-ups? Okay, so we went long, went short, short, long, long, short, short, long. Now it's going to run against us, but it's going to come back up. How much does it take from us? This one's a lot. Not so bad, but now we're going to pick it up again. There we go. We're short. Could be like a little Hoover vacuum. We're long. We're short. We're long. We're short. We're long. We're short. We're long. We're short. Boy, long. When people are going to be getting killed in consolidation, we're going to be laughing. We're short. There's going to be a runner, though. It's a 100-point runner, which is $200, eh? We're long. You just got to hope that it's to the upside. Here's another runner. I don't know how much that cost us. But if we make it back quickly, like if we hit 3-4 winners right after, we're kind of good. So 267, let's track it. We're up 267. Now we're 265. Now we're 280. I'll call out the numbers. 280, 295, 306. 322. I'm not reading the quotes right now because this might be the bad one. If it's the bad one, let's see where our number goes when it closes out the trade. 322 goes to 335, 349, 365, 365. Okay, this is bad. 365 goes to 355. 355. Okay, this is the bad one now. 355. Where do we end up when it crosses? And then what do we recover? This is one of those crazy moves, the Donald Trump moves. 355. Ouch, there goes my day. Maybe not. I'll read the things later. Give me a second. 355 goes to 261. 261, 279. 279 goes to 304. We're almost back up to our 355 after surviving that. 304, 317, 340. So we survived it pretty easily. 340. Okay, we're having a bad break again. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. 340 goes to 340 falls to 258. Another bad trade. And you know what? This one you can let run all day, because once the volatility gets sucky, we're at 202. So we only 258 went to 202. That was a $50 loss. Once the volatility gets really shitty, yeah, now all it can do is run, huh? Once the volatility gets really sucky in the afternoon, we'll be cleaning up again. 202 goes to 160. We're still at 160. Yeah, when volatility is low. $160, we've given back up almost all our 358. Nice, they had some good runners. There are our 358 is evaporated. I'm not sure if it's going to exit the trades anymore because there was a clock. So let's just stop it. And let's go back and do the 7th. And I'm going to read, let me just reset to the 7th. I'll go read all the messages. I just wanted to watch. I was having fun. Yeah, this one might be pretty good. But you're going to have some losers on the runners. But see, I'm not sure if you want to set a stop, though. That's the thing. Maybe 60 points. I'm not sure. Excuse me, Mr. Thing here. Okay, let's go back here. Today's a great day for chocolate salty balls. Omni's Trader, new rule, if you don't hit the leg, 20 push-ups. One strategy for a runner and one strategy for consolidation. Yeah, that's, then you might just be breaking even. Try making it where it makes like 4 bars towards the bands and enter short if above. I'm not sure what that means, making where it makes 4 bars towards the bands. Oh, you mean it goes in short a little bit more above the bands? Well, I'm thinking you desperately want to get out, and we missed a couple on the previous day. This is his previous day. This is the one we were testing. There was a time when we sat through a shitty trade. 9, 10, let's just stay here. I don't know where it is. 7. Ah, it's the 7th. It's true. We were doing the 8th. Let's go to 9 o'clock. Yeah, the problem is, if you do that, butter stunts, you know, like here, short. If you go for a bigger target, you're not going to get the long here. And then you're going to maybe get the long over here. Short, long, but maybe the theory is that most of them go, so who cares, you know? I do have it a little bit. I require two closing bars plus 3 ticks. So it is going for a little bit more over. But yeah, I will definitely consider stretching it out a little bit. Maybe even 10 points. Maybe if it moves 10 points above the bands, that's the time to get in. That could be a thought too. Because it's always coming back almost, you know. So once like this here, this is the trigger, 62, we would go long at 52. And enter when it closes. Then you get 10 points below the bands, enter when it closes. Every 10 point below the 10 above or below. 40, that one doesn't go far enough to get us short. This one gets us long at, let's say, 30. It's not below the bands, it's when the bar closes, I would say, actually. No, it's below the bands. So then if we're doing below the bands, then we're going to do above the bands. I'm doing 2 different systems here. Above the bands, that's 40. Yeah, no, still didn't go to 50. Below the bands, 35. Is that 25? No. This is 35, also 25. We go long here. We get out. No. Is this above the bands? 10 points above. 34. No. 35, no. 23, 13. This one would get us in long. It would catch a nice long trade. This one, boom. It's a loser. But the winners would be much bigger. 70, we would get long at 60. 76 would be catching 15-point winners. Here we would be short at 74. We'd be short at 84. 84. Maybe there. But if not, well, 84 is 84. So 84. Yeah, no, that's an idea. That's an idea, definitely. Watch everyone, Butters. Oh, there's too many messages, man. Let's start from Butter. You miss out on the moves away from the bands, but if you get a move through the bands and it keeps going, there's a lot of upside potential. What day was the shitty opening test that day? Yeah, Butters, I like your ideas, but you probably have to go into the voice channel to explain them. If you're 20 bars above the bands and it makes 4 bars down, it enters short. If you're 20 bars above the bands and it makes 4 bars down, it enters a short. Ah, I get you, I get you, I get you. So here, you're not going short here. We're going short all the way up here. You're saving yourself when, well, I don't know. I'm seeing hearts, but I don't know if that's JC or that's Butterstunts saying, yeah, you got it. So here, bum, 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 and you'd go long here. Bum, 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 we're above. You'd go short here. So in this case, it would have cost you a little bit, but whatever. Here, we're back above the bounds. It doesn't count. Here, it goes short. Oh, no, here we're waiting to go long, but instead of going long where I would go long, Butterstunts is saying, wait for 4 bars up, which we still didn't even get. So we still wouldn't be long. We're saving the headache on a strong run. Okay, now I understand your words. Try making it where it makes like 4 bars towards the bands. 1, 2, 3, 4. It enters short from above or long from below, but you need the, yeah, I get it. I like it. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to call another one of my strategies butter something. Thank God for Butterstunts. That's a little strong. It's a good thing I'm not a jealous man, but okay. You know what? You guys have patience? Let me code that right now because I don't want to forget. It's going to take 3 seconds. Strategy builder. I don't want to forget it. You know what? I won't forget it. Let me just put it in the description. Let me go to comp scalper. Next. Okay, we're going to call it version butter. Buttered version. I'm not going to code it. I'm just going to put it in the description so I don't forget. After crossing bands to the upside, only enter short after 4 bars down. Perfect. So I'll code that later. Butter compile. Butter bands. I like that. Okay, let's rename it. Butter bands. Compile. It's just a description right now. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'll code it. It's really not going to take long to code, like even less than 5 minutes, to be honest with you. Let's just run the one that I have on the 7th, starting at 9 a.m. Oh, it's not turned on. There we go. It's on. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have gone long here with your way. My way, long over here. Your way's long over there. Boom. Okay, short, but one, two, three. Okay, so you wouldn't have gone, your way wouldn't have gone short yet because we did cross above, but we didn't get 4 down. There's going to have to be a little bit more of a stretch also to get above, but it's okay. Wow, someone's making hamburgers. Okay, so now you would be short. Okay. See, look where I'm long from. Pause. I'm long from here. You would have gotten long all the way down here. So I got long at 22,944. Your way would have gotten long at 913. 30 points better. 30 points. That's a lot to put in the bank. Yeah, no, I think that's a really good idea. Let's just see what mine does on this day until 11 whatever. And then we'll see what yours does. In this case, we're short at the same place. My way short here, your way is short, so we would be both short at the same place on this trade. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yours would require a little bit more. Now you'd be short, so you would have saved us a ton. You'd be long at a better price. You're not short yet. I'm short already. Wow. Do you know how much that's going to add to the bottom line? Now you're short. Now, okay, we're long about at the same place on this one. C'est la vie. Your entry technique is short now. Interesting. Not short. Look how much. Short. You'd be short way up there. Okay, fuck, I gotta go code it. Sorry guys, it looks too sweet and salty. New strategy builder. I'm all excited. What do we call it? Comp butter bands. Next. Chocolate salty butter. Okay, next. We gotta fix the logic. Oh boy, it's really not gonna take long. I need a switch though. Back. So long enabled. Boolean false add short enabled. Yeah, with the switches it's going to be a little bit more complicated. False and false. Next. So when the condition is met, wait, what is this one? Something moved. Was I working on 4? Oh, I thought it was on 1. Okay, restart. But I got the switches done. So boom, 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 boom. This is the exit. We're going to remove the exit. No, the exit's going to be the same. It's the entry. We want a bullish bar. Remove. Edit. It's the open. Okay. Let's get rid of the 3. We don't need it. Okay. So that doesn't enter us in short. Remove. Add. What that does is it triggers shorts enabled to true. Now, once shorts are enabled, let me just move this out of the way. Once short enabled is true, what are we looking for? We need a new exit short. Get the exit out of the way. Let's, what do we need? We need duplicate new tab. Move it over here. We need the time of day. We don't need the times of day anymore. Not for this one. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we don't need this. Remove. So if short enabled equals true, and we want 4 bars down, right? That's what we said. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of work. It's not a lot of work, but the way they have it is, unless somebody knows a shortcut, the close is less than the open for the most recent bar. Now we got to copy it, paste, paste, paste. There's our 4 bars down, but we got to change the bars ago field. So that's 2 bars ago. This is 1 bar ago, 0. I don't know why they use 0. They should have just, maybe it's a computer thing, but they have to use 0. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so if short is enabled, boom, 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 boom. We want to enter short. Do I have an enter short that I can copy? No. Okay, so anyways, it's easy. Order management, enter short. User input, lot size. Okay. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So now we're short. That's condition 1 is true. Condition 2 is true. We're short. Now we got to exit the short. Enter long, exit long, exit short. 1, 2, 3. That's the exit of the short. I agree with it. Compile. Why am I compiling? Because I move tabs around, and if I go out, it's going to fuck them all up. I want to lock them in place. Okay. I have to close it, and I have to reopen it so that everything's locked in place. We're almost done, children. I shouldn't call you that. Maybe someone doesn't like me calling children. I'm used to it with my kids. Boom. Note to self. Oh, shit. Which one did I change? I hope I changed the right one. Butter bends. You know what? Let me get rid of buttered version. I'll get rid of buttered versions if buttered bends is the one I changed. I'll know once I get to see if there is that the Booleans long enabled, short enabled. 1 is short enabled is true. 2 is enter the short. 3 is exit. Back, 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 back. Buttered bands back so we don't make a mistake. Boom. Let me get rid of buttered version. Remove. Yes. Next. Next, 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 next. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's do the long side. Duplicate in new tab. Boom, boom. This is edit. Okay, there's a mistake. Greater than is less than. Okay. Oh, no, maybe there isn't a mistake. No, there isn't a mistake. I thought there was a mistake. Less than. This is the low. Okay. So now we're gotten under. We want to turn short enabled back to false. And we want to add long enabled. Goes to true. And now that I just realized that, copy. We got to paste. We got to make long enabled equals false over here. Copy. We want to do that first. Copy. Paste. Remove. False true. Number 4. False true. 1, 2, 3, 4 less less. 1, 2, 3, 4 greater greater. That's fine. This one's due. Set number 2. Duplicate in new tab. Short enabled equals true. Goes to long enabled equals true. Okay. I got to change all these to greater thans. Greater. Greater. We're about 2 minutes away from completion. Greater. Greater. Enter short. Remove. Add. Order management. Enter long. User input lot size. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just make sure it matches. It matches. Number 3 is the exit. Duplicate new tab. Boom, boom, boom. Edit. That's the low. Less is greater. Okay. We still have the 3 ticks. That's no problem. This is greater than. If that's the low, we have to change it to the close because it's the opposite side. Okay. We got to make this greater. Okay. Just a couple of more. It's the last one. Greater. What I mean by the last one, it's the last tab we have to change. It's the close. We're finished with the top. Got to do the bottom. Exit short. Remove. Add, because we're exiting the long. Order management. Exit long. Should be position quantity. Oh, exit short with lot size. Okay, then we'll do lot size. You should be able to do both, but it fucks up sometimes. Okay, let's compile it. See if it works. What I mean is, let's just see if there's no errors in the code now. So let's go back to go to 8. I think it was 50, right? Let's see what it looks like. Let's apply the strategy, which is perfect because I would be short, but you're not short yet in yours if you're still there, Butters. Strategies. Perfect time to start looking to track it. What do we call it? We call it butter bands. IM butter bands. Add boom 1 3 13. I should change this 21. It should be standard. Okay. Let's click enabled. Hopefully it is not in any position. Hold your breath. Ah, perfect. It's not in a position. Okay, let's run it. It should go long when there's 4 up bars. There we go. We're long. This was one of those bad trades, but not on butter bands. Saved us a shit ton. There we go. Total loss, 14 bucks. Now we're short. We're out. We're short. We're out. What's going on? Oh, errors. Errors. Lots of errors. I have to figure out what those are. We're long. We're out. I see it's doing something weird there. Hold on. Oh! It's re-entering a bunch of times because it's checking for 4 bars. And it's saying, hey, 4 bars. I can go long again. Okay, super simple fix. Super simple fix. Strategy builder. Then we'll redo it. Butter bands. Next. Next, 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 next. It's where it says the 4. Okay, I gotta add one more. Copy, paste. But this one needs to be a down bar. No, if it's a down bar, it needs to be greater than. So now it's up. It's hold on. It's up, down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, yeah, up, down, 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 down. So now it's going to look for that specific pattern, Not just 4 down bars, but an up bar and then 4 down bars. The actual reversal pattern. Copy. Let's go to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 over here. Put it in. Paste. Edit. I'll check your thing in a sec. Greater than is less. Okay. Compile. Make it so that it holds the position past the bars instead of taking them right at the bars. You might have to hit. You might have to have run short, or maybe that doesn't work. Well, we just tried that. It keeps coming back. So, like how much? What? Maybe go for 10 points more. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because when you're counter trend, at least me, when I'm counter trend, I'm holding my breath. I want out. So you're getting us a really good entry there, but much better entry. 8. But I'm not sure I want to tempt fate. 851. I don't have to reload it because the change that I made was not significant. It's not working. Let's try again. Go to, because it's at 935. I fucked up. 753, 853, 852. Okay. Uh, 852. Bum. Yeah.
Yeah, they started the floor.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming up. All right. I said I gotta go really, really quickly. See, I was making the error there. So there's the 14. No, it just did it again. Ah, I understand what it did. Okay, what it read is... Yeah, okay, I'll need another switch. Anyways, let's see. I need one more switch. Okay, it made $25 on that trade. How is that only $25 on a one lot? This is 12 points, 61, 46. Something's wrong. That's 15 points. Should have been $30. Remember, we're doing one lots, eh? So don't get, don't get discouraged by the numbers here. We're long, we're short, 36. We're short. I do see what you mean, though. Yeah. Short. Out. There, that was an error. It shouldn't be there, that trade. We're up 40. We're short. We're long. We should be able to go for more. That's Butter's point. I kind of think we agree. I agree. Maybe 5 or 10 points. That's the most I would try and squeeze out. But it'll still add a lot. Does it have a stop loss? No, well, put that in. I would say maybe, I don't know, That shouldn't be there. That was a fake trade. That'll have to be cleaned up in the code. That was a fake trade. That's a real trade. Fake trade means it's an error in the code. Out. That cost us a lot. Ouch. But so what? We saved a ton. We're short. Let's go for more. According to Mike Stunts, Butter Stunts, we got it. Would have gotten more. That's a valid long. Hold on. Yeah, that's a valid long. It is. Because we broke below. But my way got out over here. Butters is saying take out like more. I would say, yeah, Anywhere somewhere between, I have 7. I like 7. Probably I'm going to put in 7 or 6 points. Still, it adds up, you know, on 7 trades. That's an extra 40 points in the day. 40 points at a one lot's $80. I'd stop at a higher low if you're trading away from. Okay. What you mean is we're short here, so you put a stop right over here. Is that what you're thinking? Just put the stop if it breaks the high and then just get back in again. Yeah, that would make sense, eh? Well, let's take a look back and see where this one didn't break the high, so no. Here's the case. So here we went long. You say stop out. That's all we lose. Then we get back in and we get out. So it's kind of a break even instead of a really long loss. Ooh. Here, that's the winner. That's the winner. Here, okay, but here in this case, it's not always going to work out great. Here, although this was one trade as a winner, here you would have gotten stopped out your way, then re-entered. Okay, but so what? So mine made a little, yours broke even. Here, I made a little, you would have gotten stopped out, and then you would have made quite a bit. In this case, this is the same. I really got to go, guys. Boom, you would have gotten stopped out. Boom, you would have gotten stopped out. Boom, you would have made a little. So in that case, we would have gotten hurt quite a bit by that strategy. Stopped out, made a little. I think it's definitely worthy of looking into. Boom, stopped out. Yeah, you know what? Because it'll protect you from, you have to protect the capital. So even though if it performs a little worse, okay, I got to really go. Sorry. I mean, like, that's it for me for today. Thanks for stopping by. I got to go see because they're staining and I got to make sure there's no errors with the sanding. Maybe tomorrow in the morning, if my wife doesn't fill up my schedule too much, I will backtest again around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a good one. We'll get back to this. And then take profit when it comes back on your 4 bars, which could trigger a trade in the opposite. And then take profit when it comes back on 4 bars. No, you're stopped out. But I don't understand the take profit. I'd stop at the high and then take profit when it comes back on you 4 bars, which could even trigger a trade in the opposite direction. Ah, stop out and go long. But then it's just a 4 bar system. Now you're getting two, that I'm not sure, but okay. Anyways, gotta go, guys. Bye.
Not this again.